a bold and unexpected move that has stirred both admiration and controversy, Burkina Faso's transitional president, Ibrahim Traoré, has donated 500 tractors to local farming communities in a symbolic effort to push back against decades of Western influence and dependency. The initiative, which was officially announced at a National Agricultural Reform Summit, is being hailed as a historic turning point for self-reliance and sovereignty in West Africa. Traoré emphasized that this gesture is not just about agriculture, but about reclaiming national dignity, empowering local economies, and breaking free from the chains of neo-colonial control that have long undermined the region's growth. The Hakria tractors, which are part of a broader mechanization program, will be distributed across key provinces that have suffered from chronic underdevelopment due to Western-backed economic policies and exploitative aid systems. According to Traoré's administration, the donation aims to boost food production, create rural employment, and eliminate the need for costly foreign imports. More than a simple gift, these machines represent a long-term investment in the future of Burkina Faso's independence, an act meant to inspire other African nations to do the same and to believe in their own strength and resources. Critics from Western media outlets have already expressed concern over the political symbolism of the donation, calling it anti-globalist and provocative. However, many Burkinabe citizens view this as a necessary counter-offensive against decades of externally imposed economic models that failed to deliver sustainable growth. Traoré's supporters argue that the tractors are a form of resistance, powerful tools of liberation disguised as farming equipment, meant to shift the balance of power back into the hands of the people. This defiance has resonated deeply with a new generation of Africans who are increasingly demanding homegrown solutions and leadership with integrity. The gesture also signals a deeper ideological shift in the Sahel region. Rather than seeking validation or funding from Western nations, Traoré is turning inward, relying on African unity, resourcefulness, and mutual support. He has called upon neighboring countries to adopt similar initiatives, encouraging them to collaborate on agricultural projects, exchange knowledge, and build regional food security together. The 500 tractors in this sense are not just a gift to Burkina Faso, they are a call to arms for an entire continent, ready to rise beyond foreign control. Economists within Burkina Faso predict that this tractor donation could triple the nation's agricultural output within 5 years if supported with proper infrastructure and training. Already, local workshops are being organized to teach farmers how to operate and maintain the equipment. Traoré has also pledged that local mechanics will be employed to service the machines, thus generating jobs beyond the fields. This level of planning reveals a strategic vision that extends far beyond political grandstanding. It demonstrates a practical understanding of how to build real economic resilience from the ground up. Ultimately, Ibrahim Traoré's decision to donate 500 tractors is more than a headline-grabbing act. It's a revolutionary statement. It challenges the West's paternalistic grip on African economies and presents a new model of leadership, one that believes in the power of its own people. Whether this action succeeds in fully breaking the cycle of dependency remains to be seen, but one thing is clear: Traoré is not afraid to lead by example, and with this move, he has planted more than seeds in the soil. He has planted the seeds of sovereignty, resistance, and renewal. The international reaction to Traoré's move has been mixed, with some development agencies quietly acknowledging the potential of such grassroots empowerment while others caution against what they call a populist narrative. However, for many African thinkers and political analysts, the move reflects a refreshing break from the past. It disrupts the long-standing dependency model where aid was weaponized as leverage, often coming with hidden conditions and political strings. Traoré's direct support to farmers bypasses these systems entirely, reinforcing his image as a leader who prioritizes the needs of his people over foreign approval or elite diplomacy. At a local level, the impact is already being felt. Farmers in remote villages who once relied on outdated tools or manual labor now have access to modern machinery for the first time. For many, this is not only a technological upgrade, but a moment of pride, proof that their nation values their contribution to society. Young people who have increasingly fled rural areas in search of opportunity elsewhere are also expressing renewed interest in agriculture. Traoré's vision is creating a psychological shift as much as an economic one, where farming is no longer seen as a symbol of poverty, but as a powerful act of nation-building. This donation of 500 tractors is not the end, but the beginning of a broader transformation that Traoré has hinted at in recent speeches. Plans are underway to expand local manufacturing, improve irrigation systems, and create farmer cooperatives that function independently of Western-controlled financial systems. If successful, Burkina Faso could become a prototype for other African nations seeking to assert economic sovereignty through practical, people-first leadership. Traoré's bold gesture is not just about farming, it is about planting the roots of freedom, ownership, and African pride that could redefine the continent's future.